So I recently received a few emails from viewers who are in essence inquiring about what alternatives they can get if they don't particularly want the Toyota Probox. And I'll just read two of them. And the first viewer was saying that I need a car that I can be using to transport electronics such as TVs to and from my shop. I recently sold the Probox I had due to bad reputation. You can simply not go through any roadblock without being stopped. I need an alternative car worth around the same price as a Probox with good storage space and good fuel economy. Please assist. And the other one said that what other car can I get with around 1 million shillings that is ideal for business, one with low maintenance and good resale value? I don't want the Nissan Advan. So apart from it, which other car would you recommend? So in essence, these viewers are asking which other car can they get apart from the Toyota Probox and the Nissan Advan. So in this particular episode, that's what we're going to be taking a look at. So please stay tuned and welcome to iCave Auto Reviews. So I'll first begin by saying that the Toyota Probox is not ideally a bad car, but its usage is what has led to its bad reputation, and that's why you see that there are people who now don't want the Toyota Probox. They prefer something else that has good storage space, good fuel consumption, and also a car that is worth around the same price as a Probox. So one viewer said that he does not want the Nissan Advan. So other alternatives to the Toyota Probox that quickly come to mind, the first one is the Toyota Spade. This particular car comes with two engine options, either a 1300cc or a 1500cc petrol engine, and these two engine options are mated to a CVT gearbox. Now this car is good enough in that it's just as fuel efficient as the Toyota Probox, but it may not be as practical as the Toyota Probox. Yes, it has a good aperture, so loading in items will be quite easy, but its downside is that the rear seats do not fold flat into the floor, so that may be a challenge, but it can carry quite a lot, especially if you fold down the front passenger seat and you also slide it forwards. You then have at least you get some good storage space. Then the other option that you can get is also a Toyota Ractis, and this one is actually more practical compared to the Toyota Spade. It also comes with a 1300cc and a 1500cc petrol engine, and these two engine options are also mated to a CVT gearbox. So it's equally fuel efficient and the storage space is just good. It may not be as good as that of the Probox, but it's good enough. And the good thing about this Toyota Ractis compared to the Toyota Spade is that the rear seats fold flat into the floor, so you get adequate storage space and you can actually fit quite a lot in this particular car. The other option that is also good enough, but it's a bit expensive compared to the Ractis and the Spade. This is the Toyota Sienta, the 2015 model. With around 1.5 million shillings, you can get one. So it's slightly more expensive compared to the Probox, the Ractis, and the Spade. But this car is quite good, very fuel efficient, more spacious compared to the two alternative options that I've already mentioned. The sliding doors mean that the aperture is quite good, so loading in bulky items will not be a problem. Once you fold down the third and second row of seats, the storage that you get is significant. You can load in, be it TV sets, radios, whatever you want will be able to fit in there. And this is a car that you can also use maybe once in a while to ferry people. Maybe you want to ferry your family. This is an ideal car for both business as well as family. So this will be the almost perfect alternative to the Probox. but it's a bit expensive. So if for some reason you cannot stretch your budget to up to around 1.5 1.6 million shillings, then the other car that you can get is the Toyota Ractis that I've already talked about. It's more practical compared to the Toyota Spade. But if you're on a tight budget, then you can get the Toyota Porte. The Porte is more of a basic version of the Toyota Spade, and the Toyota Porte is slightly more affordable compared to the Toyota Spade. So those are the options that quickly come to mind when the issue about the Probox alternatives is mentioned. Now there are also other alternatives that you can opt for, such as the Toyota Wish and Toyota Isis, but those are a bit more expensive. They go for about 1.8, some even 2 million mark, so they are a bit more expensive, but they are more spacious but slightly less fuel efficient compared to the Probox. So if you don't want the Probox, if you don't want the Advan, because those two are known for business, they do all sorts of jobs, but if you don't want those two vehicles, then you can get the three vehicles that I've already mentioned. If I was to give one recommendation, then that will be the Toyota Sienta. If not that, then the Ractis, because it's slightly more practical compared to the Spade. So I hope this has been helpful, not just for those who inquired about it, but for any other person who is looking for an alternative to the Toyota Probox, then these three are good options. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to reach me via email or WhatsApp if you have any inquiries. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel for more informative content on cars. That's it for this episode. Stay safe. See you in the next one.